Hey everybody, your favorite worm herder back again, here to herd worms. So what we're doing today, I think, is we have some chores, as per normal. Everyone loves chores, that's why they're here, it's chore day. And after this, I think we're going to start Vonix's, I believe. Alright, we need to kick Bodos fuel whale. I don't even remember what this means. It's been a few days since I was able to play. Past me has... No, we have Bodos fuel. That's Bodos uplift fuel. Oh, I guess yes, you do need kicking. All right, go. Get kicked. We're making lots of Bodos, right? Yeah, right here. We're making it very efficiently now, like five cycles per fuel rod. We should have no Bodos problems. Here, we should probably be able to see this, right? Bodos. This is one of the signs you're running a factory correctly. 200 a minute. If we zoom out even more, 170 a minute. All right, this is back in the unsustainable days. Don't look at that. It's not real. So, yes. Bodos consumption and Bodos production should be in balance for the moment. All right, don't look at that. Done. We're not going to be processing commits today. There's very little to do today, actually. Fix skin outloader. Let's go see what this means. Oh yeah, it's the same problem. And that we need skin. And we are aggressively venting skin in many places now. So I guess we just kind of stop this. You stop. So we stop pulling skin on and start sending it directly towards the fire. We have this same situation here, right? These are fast loaders now, so I believe I should probably solve this in the exact same way, right? And then this doesn't really exist, does it? Yeah, alright, so let's pull this down. Now. Okay, I still got some skin. So, this looks like it's having the same problem as I had before. Do I go to just one skin outserter? It's double speed. Wait a second. I told you guys to stop. I told some of them to stop. Okay. Okay, there's slight details there. And if I just... Oh, we're going to do this thing. Yeah, we're going to do the exact same way we did the lard vent. So, this guy no longer is. The isness of this has come to naught. And then, bup, only instead of lard, it's... Uh-oh, skin. Luckily, it's not going to pollute anything. Caught it in time. Alright, so now skin is being transferred to the wet market, ignoring all else. And are you backing up ever so little? You'll get to up here and then you'll start turbo venting. Yeah, it's going to back up, and that's fine because the turbo vent will start, I think. Skin is shuddering. That means we're probably not doing all... Yeah, this line back up here. We decided we were going to fix this, right? And we fixed that. So right here we added another one, but there's another one right here. What are you doing? What is going on here? Oh, there's another whale. And he's hiding another whale. Okay. Alright, that's fine. So we have this right here. Only this is heading back down. So what we do is we swap that, I suppose. Instead, you come up here and just straight in. And then this reflux doesn't happen anymore. And it was probably never a good idea. That's fine. I have plenty of never good ideas. Alright, so I really should get bot coverage around here. Why do we have... Okay, I see one of you has a problem. Okay, what's going on here? Why aren't you picking up? Oh, you can't load. Alright, target is full. Got it. Understood. This area is such a gigantic problem, and has been a gigantic problem for the entire existence of this puzzle. It was a problem in the south base. It's a problem now. And we really need stacked delivery here. But at least it's a full belt now. And so it'll eventually get through all of this backlog, maybe. Alright, that's fine. We need another muddy sludge vent. Forever cursed by muddy sludge. And this isn't the last time we're going to have to go do this. So, washers and electrolyzers, I suppose. And then we put down another block. Electrolyzers, please. Probably like that. Washes, please. Or is it mixer? Is it washer or mixer? Don't get them confused. And it is in one of these areas. Borax? Yeah, right there. No, it's glass. Borax? Borax? Yeah, right here. And the answer is, of course, it is a washer. Okay, got it. Washer it is. And we're just going to copy paste that here. Leave Irving alone. As you can see, I've yet to upgrade Irving's standard of living there. He's still chewing on that one piece of wall. It's really unfortunate. I need to get Silmix up and going because of that's the next critter to raise. I have to be prioritizing that. Alright, so right here we're still having sludge problems. It's like, here, let's take a look. Muddy sludge. Muddy sludge production is... It seems like it's... Wonder what happened here that allowed us to clear our problems. If we go look at our other vents, up here, yeah, chunking along, making dirt. And then right here, not making dirt, but only really working at half effectiveness. And then down here again, one more time, not really making dirt. Here, you can go away. But kind of working at half effect. Boron has backed up again, so we're just kind of in a boric acid void. Oh, nice. So this is what we're copy and pasting. I don't think we're going to copy and paste it here because of, well, I don't know. Maybe I should. Maybe this entire block right here should just be muddy sludge venting. Just an enormous muddy sludge vent. It's not a bad idea. I'm on Silmix, right? We're skipping ahead. This is the next to do after Vonix's, and we're going to have to do with this, which means we need to get to special small parts, and I guess, and mechanical parts 3. This is a long way off. It's still our next goal, so I might as well click this button, right? Alright, sure. Research this thing. It's just right here. Gotta sneeze. I really like this structure where we just eat the dirt right here. It's going to use a lot of electricity, isn't it? And I'm not sure we got it at the moment. To be truthful, I've got concerns on that. But right now, everything's fine. So this produces... So if we do 3 banks, if we do 4 banks of this, right? It's conceivable we'll be able to get... Hold on. Let's just look at this. And let's just dare to dream, right? Yeah, just put it down as best you can. And then we just dare to dream. Looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows to deal with. This is just the muddy sludge destroyatorium. Destructatorium. What's the proper ratio? The number is number of tiers be 7 are. And if that's gonna be like this, looks like we can move farther. We should leave the space, right? So that's gonna be. Maybe we'll do an 8x8 version though, because we don't use. We're blocking the space over here as well. Where aren't you going? You need a drop of some sort? Oh, he's coming. Alright. Alright, never mind. Doesn't matter. It's working. So let's go 8. 8 by 7 tiers. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times like 4. Let's just speculate. 8. 8 times 4 is 32, and 32 times 5.33. It's 170 dirt a second. That's a lot of soil. Then we're going to have 3 by 8. 8 times 3 times 8. And that's going to be... Okay, that'll fit. Yeah. 4 tiers of this, 3 tiers of this. And then we'll be able to vent everything properly. Okay. Okay, let's do that. I'm gonna need to go get more of everything, but that's fine. So, goal. Wipe all this out for the time being. Try not to clip any lines, knowing full well that I'm gonna clip some lines. Here, I need the bots back out for this, because if... No, wait, I don't need bots out for this. Hold on, never mind. I'm gonna clip a lot of lines doing this. There's no escaping this fate. All right, so we are gonna want to put in a double line of this right now, and this is an appropriate height. Probably shouldn't have done that. We're gonna need a lot of efficiency modules. By that I mean probably even more than that. This is already clipped. Fantastic work. And right there. Do we have anything more coming through? Like, almost certainly. What is that? Okay, you're not clipped yet. But you will be. Oh, you are clipped now. Oh, good. All right, got it. So you just need to be picked up and very gently being put in line with everything else. All right, another scan. Not sure I see anything else. Fine syngas. That, and then over there. All right, we're going to extend this out by 1 more, right? This is our grand plan. Is that going to still be within range of the beacon? No. So it's not going to be completely even. Like, the beacon should be inside. And I'm being kind of cheap here. I'm being quite cheap here. All right, let's not think about that. Don't think about it. It's only going to lead to sorrow. So, wait a second, though. My belt stacks to 5 high. And, 5 times 30 is 150, and we're producing 170, so we can't use this entire belt if everything gets dumped on it. So we kind of need to stripe it a little bit, even though I feel like this is probably a bad plan. So we kind of need to do this and remove a lot of the muddy sludge right here. This is certainly a plan at this point. Oh, I should not. I ought not have done that. So like that. Then we be leaping. Okay, muddy sludge set up. And then it will come down and we're going to have to kind of just weave this, which is fine. So the soil comes this way, and the soil starts to get used. Oh no. Oh no, friend. No. No, please. I'm gonna have to be so mindful of that. This is the muddy sludge out. And we need one more, right? We need a lot of water somewhere. Well, maybe not in the end. Maybe it's all about reflux. We'll see, though. Alright, I have no idea if any of this is going to be okay. Probably over here is where I weave pipes together, right? That seems pretty normal. It's just like right here. And then water will come in right here, we'll make it work, and then oxygen is just not even connected anymore. And we're going to have to figure that out in a second here. But that's not a second, that's happening right now. Water will come out here to some space. And we'll figure out how water works in a second here. Here, closer in. Okay, like that. Perfect-ish. Alright, so water is together and we'll figure you out. And muddy sludge is still coming together. Alright, and that's still connected and that's still connected. So minor victories. Now, what we need to do is add in another block just like this, right? But well, we'll make it work. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It'll work. It'll be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. If I just stay calm, follow the pattern, everything will be fine. No, that's not how we do it either. Now I'm worried about, well, no, I can make it work. I'm not worried about anything. I don't worry. I'm happy. I'm the world's happiest person. All right, so can this just be put down for real? All right, so obviously this is now within range of 2. But like I said, this can be brought up. And I guess I didn't say that. I just kind of grunted vaguely towards it. All right, so that's good. Here in the Sludge Killer 9000. Down here, and then it accumulates more dirt. And then we're going to come at last between a... Here, this might exist. I have concerns over whether or not that exists. I have existence... No, not wrong button. I think this should be okay, right? I mean, obviously this doesn't exist. And obviously, again, the belt's going the wrong way. But I just need to pull... right there, and then straight this way. Okay. This is rational, right? This has a kernel of intelligence behind it, right? Alright, so... Is anything clipped and or polluted? Shockingly, it looks like the answer is no. Or rather, my awareness of this is not quite there yet. both these things can be true. So let's just hook up all this stuff. In here with the sludge crusher. We shall crush the sludge. I need more electrolyzers. Do I need more washers? No, this is going to be an enormous power draw. Okay, we can do that though. We can explore other ways of making electricity. We can spam. I could literally just go out and spam windmills if I have to, you know? There's plenty. I paved a bunch of blocks. Those blocks cry out for windmills. Do I have logistics on? Good. All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Okay, good enough. So I could just fill in the rest of the base. That's probably another, I don't know, 30, 40 gigawatts I could just tap into. I don't think there's any reason not to do that if I'm actually pressed on this. All right, so right there. This is going to be very expensive. All right, so let's get the flashing out of the way because it disorients and blinds us. Right there. And now the dirt comes around, the dirt gets used. You need water, you produce water. The water gets destroyed, right? 100 water and then liquefies with 100 water. So no, the water doesn't really seem to get destroyed. So let's start pumping. Don't have huge confidence in what I'm doing right now. So you make water. We put our buffer tank right there. You have to do the normal thing. Underflow less than 5. Good job. There. That'll start filling this up. I should really just test everything. So sludge gets in here, and this is more sludge. And so you bridge the gap like so, and the sludge is coming all the way down. That should be all hooked up. I have never hooked up a common oxygen line, right? Maybe I should do that right here instead. No. I mean, I could. It'd be ugly, but I could. And then right to here, right? And oxygen hooked up again. And then lastly, up to the other one, right? Oh, it's differently aligned here. That's unfortunate. Well, easily fixed. By pretending I don't see it. Ho, 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 ho. And I suppose this does save electricity in some fraction, because for every a bit of oxygen produced here by an electrolyzer, it's not produced by an electrolyzer in the main factory. Why are we done? We don't have the sludge? For real? I put together the sludge crusher right here, and we don't need it anymore? Okay. Alright, I guess. Oh, and we're making the diborane as fast as possible. So it's all backing up. Okay. Boric acid is backing up. Alright. So we probably needed this, and we probably will need this at some point in the future. But it looks like it wasn't critical right this second. That's fine. I'm about to do that again, because I want to go put down Petri dishes. There's an area that I've been reserving for more Petri dishes. I keep waiting for a Petri dish crash. Petri dish. But for some reason, it doesn't seem to be happening. Right here and right here. It's like in the last hour. Yeah, they're being used faster than they're being made. But it can be made More? I'm going to put down another block, another self-feeding block. Here, hold on a second. Does this need to be vented? This looks like it's pressurizing. Why? Oh, it's because I keep destroying more muddy sludge. So just assume I've done something with that here. Right? Okay, it's probably a good assumption. Because it's going down now. Glad I didn't just run away. Alright, so... What is this flashy thing right here? Oh, we need one more of you? Okay, that's fine. So what I'm going to do is I've reserved this area right here for Petri dishes, and I'm going to have to start building around it, so I want to fill this hole so I don't accidentally use it. so there's the motivation. And all of this is set up here for making seaweed, so just building it right here is efficient and sharing the infrastructure. Okay, good. Notepad. Done. And we're in really good shape, aren't we? We're teching along. Teching like a maniac, honestly. Far outpacing my ability to implement. How are we on Vonix dens? I know it's something that's difficult to make. 3 there, 4 there. Does that mean we have them in inventory? Over here? No, I never called for them. And I kind of don't want to. Alright, fine, I'll do it. Like, when am I going to need... We're just going to not do that right now, because when else am I going to need these? So, up we come, and now we have to plan out a whole bunch of Petri dish makers. Okay, should be easy, right? Just seaweed, assemblers, and Lovecraft furnaces. Alright, so let's collect our prizes, right? We're gonna need you guys. Probably that's too many. Oh, I need to get rid of these glass blowing areas. Those are needed precisely never. Meanwhile, we need lots of these. They're needed precisely always. And then seaweed farms, right? That's probably enough. Do I make seaweed up here? I can't even remember. Yeah, what I'm doing is just it's dual purpose. On one hand, it is pure paranoia. Oh, we're jammed on oh. Maybe I shouldn't look at this. Maybe this is just going to make me sad. All right, don't look at that. It's just going to make me sad. It's mainly just filling space so I don't use it accidentally. Like right here, right? And all we're doing is we're using this using this exact setup right here. So grab all of this, and I think like the seaweed has to be gathered up and go the other way, right? So don't we want to invert this? Which is unfortunate because now all the pipes are going to be just a little off. I think. I mean, yeah, but okay, we can make this work. Put this down, please. Manifestation wave is. And now I know I have clipped. Oh, I should have refilled on everything. Yeah, that's fine. It'll be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. I'm fine, you're fine, everyone's fine. So we need to get the CO2 and the slaked lime in. The good news about that is slaked lime is right here. You can just get attached. And I don't think it gets attached on the other side. I think I have to go fix that. That's fine. So long as I get it through here, that's going to be most of the way to victory, right? And I have CO2 around here somewhere. Right here? And that's you, right? Yeah, CO2. Oh, and these are very dangerous. Then we just have to make sure it gets through. Where do I make seaweed 3? Am I still doing that in the south factory? I think I probably am. I could probably make seaweed 4 up here if I really wanted to. Okay, good. That's all hooked up. And now you also get all hooked up. But it's going to be a little awkward. All right, we're going to do it over here. And good, and I will have to watch this because, of course, mistakes get made. And how much did we... 20 times 1, 2, 3, 20 twice 16. So that's 320? 320? Is that proper math? We'll get that. And hopefully we'll be able to set this all up. And then, hopefully again... I'll be able to get to Vonix's today, and I won't get through them. It's going to be a large build, but I'll have added to the footprint of the factory today, for better or for worse. Where? Right? No, not in here. I can't navigate this factory anymore. Why are you guys moving about here? There's no purpose to this place. They're probably just burning food. The purpose of the factory is to burn food at this point. Ah, right here. And we have 1K? We don't need quite that much, right? 4, 5, 6. Just one more, right? Just to be sure? Okay, good enough. I'm going to have to rip all of this down one day soon. I mean, I'll have the bots rip it down, to be clear. I won't be involved. I don't know what I'm going to do with all this material, though. There's so much just material around here that needs to be sorted and disposed of. It's a huge task. Like, I'll have to make a generic material sorter, and even then there's going to be a lot of infrastructure I can't get rid of because I haven't encouraged Irving to play with his toys yet. He just wants to gnaw on the wall all day. Ugh. In despair for that little guy. But I also need saline here. And if I choke that off, no, it comes in from this side. So, we bring this down. And I guess we just go all the way over, I suppose. Because why wouldn't we do this? And it's very greedy for these lines, you know? We're using the maximum number of lines possible. This doesn't work very well either. Huh. So how do... Well, I guess we don't... I guess we just don't. We don't right here. That's an acceptable answer, I think. And they're misaligned, which is going to be a tragedy when it comes to screenshots. But... See, this wants saline in. Did I clip you? Yeah, it sure looks like I clipped you. Okay, place your bets, everyone. Place your bets in the comments. How many lines did I clip today? I want to say the answer is going to be a couple. Just a couple. So maybe we try it this way and wait, see if it works any better. The answer is yes, it does work better. Not well, mind you, but better. Okay, so like that. That gets clipped to save myself pain. All right, there. And you should just be ready to go. You should, in fact, be... Oh, you need fertilizer in. Uh-oh. I forgot about that. Fertilizer in isn't a huge problem, right? Because there's fertilizer right here. And my entire plan was to use this infrastructure. So I just have to sneak this down into this block, Or maybe just straight over and then down. And then the whale will also service this block as well. Okay. Good plan. Good plan. And now the difference is the seaweed does not go north. The seaweed instead goes east. And we'll start it right here and figure out how that goes. Right? Official plan. Here, take this. And we're making seaweed. Now the problem is, we're ahead on seaweed modules here. And you might think that's not a bad thing, that's a happy thing. It means we're going to have less and less room to grow compared to everything else. Alright, so let's take a look at power. Power is okay for the moment, probably because so many electrolyzers aren't going. Anyway, let's go and just copy and paste this entire thing, right? Like this entire thing comes with me. And then we're going to have to get rid of this line going through. And there's a couple things going through as well that probably need to be removed. But all this entire block, copy, paste, right there. Dead tree is in the way. Unacceptable. And so what do you bring in? I think this is supposed to be bringing in seaweed, right? No, this is bringing in fertilizer. So this doesn't get used at all. Okay, good. Space is good. Then all this goes away. Then all this goes away. And then this whole line, I need a composter, I see. And this whole line goes away. And we need some speed mods, which means we need some mods. And this is seaweed coming up, so this also doesn't come this way. So the seaweed coming over is instead from right here. And I don't have enough PC parts for this. Alright, let's go in. Grab more wood. I probably should get a complete list of what I'm short on, right? So like just... We're going to need a lot more boilers, I see. Oh, this is going to require a lot more power, too. And this is speed module. Oh, this thing's an electricity hog. So we're going to have to go make more speed mods, I guess. We're going to have to go get more boilers. We're going to need to get more pipe, more belt, and more underground belt. Alright, and then this is... Here, put it back. No. Put this back. Good. And we'll make a box right here. And in this box, we put the seaweed. Alright. Now we know what we gotta get. So now we can go in and use our time a little bit efficiently. Okay, thank you. Thank you, everyone. We need some of this. We need a lot of this. We need boilers, which are up here. Might need more. We need speed modules too, which I should probably take care of right now. Let's put this seaweed facility back. It is, I saw it right there. Alright, so I need to go make more speed modules. The day is coming when I won't be hand making these. The day is coming soon. It's on the horizon. Utility box is good. Why are we not making brakes? What are you stuck on? Small part ASP, just like everyone else forever. Probably gonna have to do something about that. Probably gonna have to make more ASP at some point. Especially since I'm going to be making special small parts soon. I have to do carbon fiber next, and that's really unfortunate. Did I actually find my way almost exactly to where I wanted to go? Guided by instinct. Nice. Alright, so. Oh, I didn't get a composter. Dang. That's my fault. I should have gone and done that thing. Gonna have to go back and get a composter. Before I do that, though, I should configure this whale. This whale right here is getting Petri dishes, right? So, copy, paste, and then change your destination. Don't look at where it is now. Look at where I am. It's like, I literally never need it to look at where it was. Alright, there you go. Petri dishes will come. And what is this? This looks like madness to me. No, it's coming up and then in. These are more Petri dishes? What function does this serve right here? Oh no, this is waste. Okay, this is waste in from an adjacent block. Okay, that's acceptable. So we need one more Lovecraft furnace. We need two more. We need a block of Lovecraft furnaces. We need a composter. Then this should be ready to go, right? Block of Lovecraft furnaces, composter. Probably just bring a block with us. We throw them down often enough. Probably don't need pipes. Hi, Irving. Still doing your thing, huh? Very sad. He's just stuck in a rut. Don't worry, though. He'll come to understand the factory before long. He'll have no choice in the matter. Okay, so this is BioCrud out, it looks like. So I need... Well, no. What is this? This is BioCrud. But BioCrud that overflows this, I guess we are... Why is this composter needed if I export it? You know? Why'd I do this thing? But it's not there. This is an innovation. Huh. Alright, so now you... Only you get moved. No. Come back here. It's like literally never want to look at that. So you are now on janitor duty for the rest of your existence. Congrats. And then lastly, we have to go deposit Petri dishes. So we need a victory whale. Why aren't you going at all? No seaweed. I made a mistake. Okay, understood. Yeah, so let's figure out what I did wrong there. Okay, or which of the many things I did wrong there. He'll be back. He has to come back. He works here. Alright, so we have seaweed right here. Why aren't you making seaweed anymore? You're missing carbon dioxide. I hooked carbon dioxide back up. I had ideas about hooking carbon dioxide back up. There was a thought in my head that says, you know what? Maybe carbon dioxide should be hooked up. Is that good enough? Of course it's good enough. This is pretty much ready to go, right? Or it will be once this guy gets back. Our next bottleneck is right here. And that's, we need more empty Petri dishes. And I'm not certain at all that we have enough. Either in transport... Well, we have definitely enough on the belt. Looks like we have a transport issue at the moment. Alright, just let that go. Time to turn it on? I think it's time to turn it on. I want to come over. And I want to go down. There we go. seaweed in, and that'll make a bunch of agar, and we don't have the empty Petri dishes right now. We should probably wait, right? Should probably wait. Because I don't want this just to be rotting out. That's going to stress the system in ways I don't want to see. I do not care to see. So, that's all pressurized. That's all pressurized. This is okay. I think, generally speaking, everything's okay. Oh, there's one more chore I want to do today. I want to convert a Yotoi Alo fruit maker from being normal to being a sushi belt. Are you slow? You're not slow. Am I impatient? Okay, we know the answer to that question. So Mr. Whale flits majestically over the fields of material and then dumps right there, handing off to that whale. Good. Now, where are you going? Why would you ever want to go north? And this is full up, so I guess, yes, we just need 2 whales delivering. That'll be a problem eventually, but not right now. So, we are making Petri dishes up here, yes? Yes, we are. The Petri dishes are being made. So, agar here, agar here, agar here. What I want to do is this. I'll describe it for you while we wait. Right here, for making aramid. Aramid is a bottleneck right now, and we need more terephthalenoyl chloride right there. For that, we need more fruit. For this, we need to use the better fruit recipe, but it needs like 5 things, so this has to be converted into a sushi belt. And it's just, okay. And then I also have to uplift Yotoi Alo, but that's not happening right now. So I have to remake this, and that's going to be kind of a pain, honestly. And that's going to be a big pain, because you're full up, and you need to be going, this needs to be refactored. So I need you to stop. Here, maybe we do this next time. Wait. Just try to get rid of as much of this stuff as possible. Get through this and then you just wait. Maybe that'll make our lives easier. Maybe we push this off for a little bit. Maybe towards closer to the end of the episode. Alright, Petri dishes, ho. Maybe we just do it next episode. That's fine too. It's fine to just set the ground for it right now and then do some other work elsewhere. Alright, agar being made, Petri dishes full up. This thing, oh, I need to inspect everything for pipes. There should be no pipes coming through anywhere. Because this was untouched ground before I came and added this block here. It's like this isn't happening. Well, maybe that's happening. That is frequently happening. And that looks kind of important, honestly. This is disgusting. It's so disgusting. All right, let's just assume. Was this broken long ago, in ages past? I could almost believe that. Okay, are you now hooked up correctly? Is that working? Is this how it's supposed to work? I mean, it looks vaguely okay, which is, you know, the gold standard as far as this factory is concerned. All right, agar coming around. Ready to get stuffed in a Petri dish. All right, good. Petri dishes being made. So I think I'm probably going to take a little break here. I have some urgent email that needs to be written, unfortunately. So that's flowing, and that's good. This is going to be the end of chores for right now. When I come back, we're going to do Vonix's. So, good, I think. I'm going to have to be making more fertilizer. I keep adding more burden on fertilizer, and it's going to be an issue eventually. But for right now, it's pause time. I'll be back in a bit. Everyone stay here. See you in a second. Okay, break accomplished. Work completed. It's time to do a whole bunch of stuff with Vonixes, right? I don't know if we're gonna get through the entire thing today. Maybe we'll get so far as to get them started. I think that would be a pretty good goal. Probably don't need these atomizers on me, do I? I probably don't need a quarter of these things on me, but I'm so lazy. God, I'm so lazy. All right, let's go scoop up some Vonix pens. And maybe if we're very lucky and we move very quickly and things are simple enough for my tiny brain to encompass, that maybe we can get to the part where we're actually working on these today. All right, so we have 9 Vonix dens. That's okay. We're going to need incubators. Oh, this is going to be harder, isn't it? Because we need incubators to raise the eggs. And that's going to involve at least 1 coal power plant, right? So a whole stack of incubators, and we'll probably need more. All right, this is good enough to start. We're going to do some numbers. We're going to have to do some thought here. That is 100% not the part where I excel. We can get started over here. So, to begin, ab initio. Right here, Vonix uplifting, right? Oh, I should have gotten a whole bunch more windmills. I was not thinking properly. And then this no longer is. You have gone from the is to the is not, sir. Then we will return the radar dish and have it continue its good work. Okay, excellent. Notice we've broken the 5,000. These are actually on the grid somehow, somewhere. But 5,000 wind turbines. Yeah, that's not a problem. That's a solution. And so I think what we're going to be doing here is, just to review, Vonixes. Vonix. There are 3 products of the Vonix. The first is the Vonix egg, which is used in Pi-Sci 4. So I'm probably getting ahead of myself by doing this, but that's fine. That's all right. Parthenogenic eggs. So it's they are self-fertilizing, right? Now, the Vonix cub we don't need. Vonix cub is only used in making Vonixes, and that's okay. But the Vonixes are used in all sorts of stuff. So Vonixes have to be exported. And they come out of no, they don't come out of the creature chamber. That's just that recipe. Yeah, they're made in a Vonix den. So it's the cubs that are made in the incubators, right? Or we can have a recipe where they're made in... What is this? In reproductive centers? What is this? What am I looking at here? This is like a very truncated life cycle right here. You get the cubs and the eggs. I would like to keep those productions separate. But we lose Vonixes here. What is that? Let's take a look. Down near the bottom, Vonix. This is unethical genetic engineering. Oh, how could we not? Insert a defective gene that causes dysregulation of the Vonix's metabolism, speeding up their growth but making their lives miserable. Cancerous subcultures are harvested from the Vonix enclosure. We're literally harvesting cancer. This is Pi going just truly mask off. He's goes, so, how much do you want to succeed? I think it's like, okay, the good news is, well, Makes their lives miserable. Oh, we get mutant enzymes out of it. Oh, that's what we're getting. That's really good. No, that really is really good. Mutant enzymes are expensive. Vonix says, you don't want me to be saying these words. It doesn't scale, though. It's like you'd want to be doing the level 1 recipe forever. And then, you know, I wonder if this would replace mutant enzyme production. And I would just trash the Vonix. I heard a bad noise. All right, that's fine. Yeah, let's continue looking at this. All right, the Vonixes aren't going to be happy with how closely I'm considering this one. Because that's, I mean, mutant enzymes are great. And this gives you a lot of them. It's just honey to enzymes. All right, don't think about that right now. Maybe later. We'll be coming back. Live birth, deep research, and gene implementation from the Earth's arthropods will turn Vonix less alien, more arthropod-like. All right, so this is what we were looking at. It's faster. It gets done in a reproductive center, but it makes a lot of co-products. Like, because we need the eggs and we need the Vonixes, but this shoves it all together in one thing. So the Vonixes better hope this one's good. You guys better hope this actually works out, guys. Free range. Splice AUG genes into the Vonix genome. This will help them with their aggression and will cancel any nomadic behavior patterns. Instead of an enclosure, your Vonixes will be fully free range, removing enclosure costs. So this... Oh... So this makes the buildings very cheap. Oh, I got some bad news for you guys. Because building cost is negligible overall. And this does prod. Oh, it is 35% prod. Okay. It's speed and prod. Okay. Maybe we won't have to do this because this is straight evil. But we might have had to. But this is just, you know, prod. Okay. Prod and speed. What more can I want? And simplicity. And just upgrades. It just literally just upgrades. It's just made out of dirt. Okay. You're lucky, Vonixes. You're very lucky. Because that was a good one right there. the mutant enzymes. Okay, alright. Okay. Just do this. Alright, so here. This is going to be delivery and egg production 1. This is going to be egg production 2. This will be gestation. And then we're going to have to add in another block here. And this is going to be raising. And then up here is going to be slaughtering. Right? This makes sense? We probably don't have nearly as many windmills. We put down a lot of city blocks today. We're not done. I have to go get some more stuff, but not today. All right, anyway, we got to move on. Oh, I need my Vonixes. I need some Vonix. And they are waiting in this bin patiently, right? To be picked up. Yeah, right here. The Vonixes. I can get more if I need to. So I'm going to have to bring in muck moos and augs. I can belt in the moos, right? Here, let's look at it. Let's just try to get an idea of what we're doing. And you are going to be making Vonix eggs, right? Yeah. So we need augs and muck moos and honey barrels. All right, so we might as well pull in the honey right now. And the question is whether or not we have direct lines for honey. Arquad honey in quantity, all of it, please. Science has stopped. Sorry, distractions. Are we all working down here? Is this good? You're working along, lots of Petri dishes. And then right here, you're working along, lots of Petri dishes. This guy's delivering. That's good. Everything is right with the world. Science still stopped. What's going on right now? What are we short of? Propolis? curious. And to get propolis, we need something we don't have, which is Renea. Is Renea stopped? It shouldn't be. Oh, is it time to distribute more Renea? Yeah, we have 1K there, so I guess that's something that needs to happen. Here, let's go run and do that real fast. So that's definitely worthwhile. Renee is an ongoing problem. I don't know how I'm going to solve this. Oh, is this going to be a problem once I... Here, I need to put 1 stack back, right? Okay. Now we can do this. Where is the bleeding edge? Did I just explode into Renea? Maybe. I wouldn't have thought so. But whatever. There. Have some extra Renea. I mean, it's being made. It's coming along. We'll get there in the end, right? I'm sure I'm missing some spots. It's such a long upgrade for this. Because they need so many modules. Alright, there's your Renea. Ah, that kicked him over. No, it didn't kick him over. It's trying to fill still. Didn't I... Don't I turn these off? What is governing these right now? I guess I'm going back and forth based on whether or not we have oleochemicals, right? And I can't seem to find a way to split it properly. But we're full up on lard right now, which is again oleochemicals. So I guess we try again to be purely fat-based. Yeah, look at this. So the Renea should all go straight into making science, but we're still just imbalanced. Oh, we're done. Is this going? This is going? All right. See you back in a couple episodes, I guess. And what happens when this is all filled out? I don't know what the next step is. I really don't want to go to the lignin recipe. It's not good normally, and it's really bad in hard mode. So not looking forward to that at all. We still have room to grow here. And this is still going to double in size, because I'm going to get Mark IV Renea makers at some point. Okay. Renea. Oh, we crashed for a while there. I wonder what that was. That's actually kind of worrying. I wonder what that was. That feels like fertilizer to me. Just looking at the shape of it. Like this guy's coming back. I don't know. I'll have to try to catch it, and that guy's trying to drop. Alright, just be happy for now, I guess. Official advice, just be happy. Alright, Vonixes. There's your Vonix. Vonix pen. Here's your... It's a giant crack in the earth. You have to raise Vonixes, and we need more caged muckmoos. And on average, 75% survive. Ah, it's a big boom. Oh, you only need 1. That's helpful. Goes at full... Oh, full speed is not fast at all. And I need these guys because you get put in a cage, right? No, you just get pulled apart. And that gives you a venom gland. There's no way to get another venom gland. And arthropod blood. Okay. So this is coming. This will give us the venom gland. And the venom gland goes into a lot of stuff. It decays in an hour. This is very important, isn't it? Alien enzymes. I feel like it takes 4 venom glands for 1 alien enzyme. Maybe I need 2 blocks raising Vonixes. Then alien enzyme, it goes directly into prod science. Okay, so I have to set this up for prod science. But 4 venom glands. 4 of them. Just to make 1 alien enzyme. And then 1 alien enzyme goes into 6 production science. So, okay, that expands nicely. And then this is happening, of course. And what does this even do? There's no tech associated with this. Why? Oh, it's a alternate recipe, right? Just get it directly out of venom glands. Okay. Wait, this gets 1. This makes 1 dinomycin. And this one right here is, you get 100 of them out of this. This is a great recipe. Is that a atomizer upgrade? Yeah, this is amazing. And then this is... Oh, that's probably also amazing. That looks amazing to me. All of these are probably very good. Don't look at it. Another boom. All right, the point is, we're going to need a lot of venom glands, and this does not produce a lot of Vonixes. Like, it really doesn't. You see it's 0.00 a second right there. So we're going to plan for 2. So it's going to be egg 1, egg 2, because eggs are a product. You see, eggs do not decay, and they're used in stuff. So eggs are a product. And then incubation. Let's talk about incubation. Right here. I want you to make little Vonixes. This is made quite fast. I mean, really quite fast. This eats 1 egg a second. I'm really going to be able to only run like 2 of these. So maybe I do something a little different then. It's eggs, eggs, and then hatching and raising, and then slaughtering. Is this a good idea? You just need meat. I'm going to have composting and waste disposal here. That's unfortunate. Maybe I have the entire waste disposal and the block in with incubation and just leave it like that. I have to be mindful that this never scales with new recipes. So we need meat and guts, and then the cubs, and we're going to get moos over from right here. Oh, why aren't we making any moos? Oh, we're completely full? Oh, the belt is completely full of moo. Understood. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take these moos and I'm going to belt them over, and they're going to come here. They're going to go on a fancy belt. They're going to go on a ride. They're going to enjoy that ride. It's going to be a great ride. And then they're going to be put in cages here. I almost want to make augs on site. Do we put augs in bins? Do we have the foresight to do that? Looks like the answer is no. No, right here. We do. We have an aug bin right there. So I guess I'll just have a caravan come get those, I suppose. Then we have most of what we need. Like, I don't understand why we need guts and meat and then also aug and muck moo. Oh, and this eats a Vonix when it makes the eggs. Oh. That's bad. Wait, I don't have enough Vonixes, do I? It eats a Vonix. And so I need to make the eggs. Yeah. Yeah. We need 1 more Vonix in order to make this go. Because then, I mean, I can take this guy and pull it over, but that's dumb. All right, let's go make another Vonix. then we'll have this done. We'll also go get paving equipment, and we'll pave 2 more blocks. It's like, here, this is mutant enzymes. Mutant enzymes are expensive. Yeah, the Scrondrixes would be really happy if I found another way of doing this. Alright, so we need more Vonix codices. That's just lamp and glass. How many do you need? 2? Vonix codice. Oh, I don't have any high-tech circuit boards on me. Because I left them right there. Vonix. 1, 2. I said 2, please. All right, put that down. Put that down. Put that down. Okay, good. Progress. I'll go get the eggs. Now we need Relesia Codex. Here, just get all of this stuff, right? This is what I'm going to need. We need Relesia Codex. Just 1, right? Did I not pick up automation science? Apparently I did not. Well, life difficulty increases. Life gets harder. And somewhere over here we're making... Yeah, right here. This is cranking along, and that's good. I do not know how this factory is going to behave once science stops. Because it's going to happen again. I'm teching too fast or engineering too slow. Now I need a... Here. We need a wolf DNA sample. Which means I need a Dingrit codex. Can I just click this? Can I just click? Apparently not. Dingrit codex. Just 1, right? Yeah, just run. Now I have to wait for this to be done. Ah, okay. Alright, we'll be back. We'll have to come back and get this started again. Where'd the... Oh, I shoved it in the box. Alright, fine. Now we need Arthurian eggs. 20 of them, right? Yes. Don't tell the Arthurians where these are going. They're just better off not knowing. I have a bin for this, right? Apparently we don't have a lot of them. It's probably a problem, right? Should probably address this at some point. But for right now, these go in the easy bake oven. Wait? Wait, I suppose? No, let's go fill up on paving material. And then on the way back, it'll be done. It's called efficiency. Some of this. It's almost certainly enough, right? I choose to believe. Now by the time we get back... Well, I should have gotten more wind... Oh, someone brought me windmills. Alright, step the first. How many... Okay, once again, it's eggs, eggs 2, incubation, raising, and then later on we'll do slaughtering. So something like this. Just clear this area out. Then we'll add a little more space to all this. And the factory will grow. I think we can actually use the bots for this, right? I haven't done a decoration day in a while. I've given up on doing a time-lapse video every month. Like, that just proved to be too much work for me. Like, I've got way too much going on in my life. I can probably help, the monkey says, preparing to do the exact opposite of helping. It's like, this is helping, right? Okay, good. And the power just draining out. I need better power so badly. Okay, good. Make it real. Make real. Okay, excellent. All right, so we now have our ambitions in place, right? Well, not quite. We need to add in windmills. Then we have to pick up all of these pipes. Okay, great. Is this our tallest one now? No, it's merely on par with some of the others. All right, it's fine. Everything's fine. I'm fine, you're fine, everything is fine. These are isolate at the moment. Unfortunate, but they'll be folded in before long. Don't worry. What are we missing? Oh, we're out of windmills. We deployed a lot of windmills today. But that is good. All right, I need you to do Dingrit Codex. Dingrit? Wolf? 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 Yeah. There we go. And this will then start off. This will make me the last Vonix I need. Okay, good. Well, am I missing here? Probably a lot. Probably. All right. Let's no longer think about that. Let's push blindly forward. What I need to do now... ratios, right? Let's fill it up halfway and then try to get an intuition of where this goes. It's at 1.2, so it's going to go to a full crafting speed 2 here. And so it's going to be doing one of these. Well, we'll get better recipes eventually. All right, so this is our next animal we have to breed. And this is Silmic Codex. We can actually start making these soon, right? Yeah, there's nothing weird here. I mean, it's kind of weird. I should probably be batching up the DNA samples to make this. And we have to make Silmic food. But making the Silmic shouldn't be hard. But it's going to be a while before this has to be done because it needs special small parts right here and nanostructured material and mechanical parts 3. So this is a while away. What is even nanostructural material? I know I need this for prod science, yeah? Got that, don't have that. This is probably just a thing I have to do. I can do this at any time. It's just stuff. I looked at that and recoiled in horror. This has to be done. Got you. This is a problem because this decays. This is actually kind of an actual real problem. I don't know what I'm going to do about this. I'm doing the good recipe and then having the others decay into Chores, but I'm not. I don't know. This I got, that I got, that I got, that I got. All right, so this is coming, and then it's a big chunk of prod sci. And then obviously this is going to be a lift. So the next thing to do is definitely this, and that's carbon fiber, and that's what we're going to do after we set up Vonixes. So don't look at that. Just pick something to research, right? I really want to get not this, but this. This makes a lot of carbon fiber. I think it's just there's no question on whether or not it should be used. The problem is it's only for scaling carbon fiber, not for... Can I do this yet? No, mech parts 3. This is coming. All right, I'm thinking too hard. Here, research this, right? I got a question, though. Oh, this was moved. Okay, so yeah, this was rescaled. It was like only cost me 50 or something. All right, don't think about that. Don't think about anything. How many eggs will this consume a second? So 1 egg a second. This is not going to be producing it. We're only going to be able to run like 2 of these ever. All right, so yeah, we're going to keep it with the original plan. 9 of these, a whole bunch of these, and just a few of those. All right, no more thinky, more doey. And it was just super simple. Here, let's look at it again. Hold on. Vonix. Vonix is... In order to make the eggs, we need Arquad honey. In order to raise them, we need meat. In order to hatch them, we need meat. In order to raise them, we need meat and also honey. And then we pull them apart. I wonder if we can feed them their own meat back to them. I wonder what they think of the taste. I bet them they like it. All right, so it's not a complicated recipe chain at all. I just have to bring in the decayables right there, and I belt in the augs maybe? No, belt in the muckmoos, not the augs. Then it all goes on one sushi belt, I suppose. Like getting those Vonixes in has to be... it's going to be a really long sushi belt. I wonder if this is a good idea or not. Because I could just have one belt for this, and that's where the augs stay, and it produces eggs. And eggs go in a bin, and that's the export bin. And then the export bin also sends the eggs up to the incubator, where we'll steal meat from this belt, I guess. Okay. And then... maybe it's all just one belt. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. Just stop overthinking. Just start doing. I don't think we need a dedicated line at all for anything. Maybe augs, because they're only used here. But for the moment, we're just going to copy paste this, right? And this is going to be how we start. Okay, put it down. Things that don't happen are this. And you're going to be, instead of that, going to be honey. We can get that in without much of a problem. Then, I don't know where this is going. These are refilling honey barrels. Maybe, guys. Well, I mean, probably, honestly. I don't know what this is doing. This one I understand, this one I do not. So we're going to pick that up. I don't know what you're doing either. There's a lot here I just don't understand. So why is this not the way? Probably because I'm botching the hookup somehow. All right, you're making eggs. And trust me, you're not going to be alone. We're going to need lots more eggs. More eggs, more eggs. Tiny little icon. Then I suppose I can bring augs around, because you're the only step that needs augs. We need caged moos, but not augs. No. No. No, I don't think that's how it should go. I think instead we have no dedicated line going around. Just everything is on the belt. What do the next level Vonix recipes look like? I feel like I might be causing myself a problem here. Vonix. Next level Vonix right here, it's add in bedding. All right, that's simple to chuck in. Yeah, just bedding everywhere. And then level 3, chuck in Arthurian eggs and Navens. And that's used at all levels. So yes, it really should be just one sushi belt. This happens very, very, very fast, though. This might be enough for a dedicated line. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Sushi belts work best with slow things. And that's not a slow thing. Anyway, we need to go look at making cocoons. Right here. And unfortunately, we don't have any of these with a personalized barreling system, you know? So this has to be next. Look at all those cocoons. Yet another nuclear explosion. It's just fine. Except for the part where it blew up some Bodos, assuredly. We're going to put this down, and it's going to have to be heavily adjusted. And this is going to be our egg layer. Then all of these guys passing through. Yeah, look, science started again. I have to watch oleochemicals now. In fact, I'm going to go take a look at that. You need to raise Vonix eggs. And then all of this is surely nonsense. We'll figure that out in a second here. Hopefully someone brings me some belt. I do not believe in this center line right here. I don't think it's real. So, let's pick it up. I don't know its purpose. And this entire thing is a mess, so let's just pretend we don't see it, right? Okay, no, let's just rip it completely out. It's going to be something like this in the end, but it's not going to be this, so don't pretend. Meanwhile, what we now need is barreling machines for all of these. Well, I guess not, right? Well, I guess so. And we're also going to have honey on the belt as well. Honey barrels. Alright, so let's do this right. Arquad honey. Honey barrel. Like that. And we'll have to get all of this correct soon. Each one of these is going to have their own. And that's going to relieve one burden on all of this. I'm going to pipe this all together in a second here. Straight up. H. And just right there. And I need another barreling machine. I need a couple more barreling machines. Alright, so we're going to come around, I don't know where. I guess we go right down the center, because why not? These guys will all make the eggs for me. I think I'm overbuilding a little bit. I can't tell. I honestly can't. I do know it's a distinct product, so it probably needs something like this. Okay, there's the honey in, and I'm just going to go all the way to the honey, right? There's no need to stop. Done. All right. We have... Oh no, all this water's got to go away. There was a brief time where I was pumping. Okay, and right here as well. Yeah. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. All right, honey taken care of, eggs taken care of. I'm going to need a lot more belt. I should probably go in. The cages go away. What happens to the cages? The Vonixes eat the cages. Oh, wow. I'm going to have to make cages here. That's so weird. That's so very, very, very weird. So you have to make cage instead. And so that's going to be, well, I'll have to import the cage, rather. Because the cages, I don't know if I've set this up for export. We have a cage maker right here, and no, we did not set this up for export. We have to go change that. So I guess I'm not making cages here, I'm just kind of using them. That's okay. Where is this going? Looks like it wants to go somewhere. Should I check on Muddy Sludge? See how that's going? I feel like I should. Alright, Muddy Sludge. Go look at the Muddy Sludge Destroyer over here, which is in the Borax line, which is going full tilt now. Good. Borax just completely cranking. Full up here again. Good. Borax, not a problem. Making this stuff. What is it? I don't know. It's boring. This is backing up. All this is good. Boric acid backing up. And this is running intermittently. Okay. We have done a thing. And boric acid was specifically a problem because right here we needed the fuel cells. Now this is probably going to take a long time to catch up. Oh, they changed the name of this. That's pretty much unreadable. It's too complicated. And that's doing fine. And everything's doing fine. Everything's doing fine. Let's now turn our attention to incubation. So what I'll need is this. Maybe I'll just do a whole block just for this. And it's also going to have composting. So where are you? Coal power plant. And in the style of our people, we put this right here. And then I think I'm just going to do 4 of these to start. You know? And then I want you to make Vonix cubs. Oh, you need water for some reason? I would think that these things would only drink blood. And particularly innocent blood at that. Alright, so this makes a bit. And we're just going to do it like this. I think at max we're going to need 2 rows of this. And this is going to eat quite a lot of power. Oh wait, not a lot of power. And we'll be able to reduce it even more as necessary. That power is not an issue in this regard. Okay, so like that. And I don't have any heat pipe on me, unfortunately. So can I fit 2 caravans here? Yes. Yes, I can. And then we'll mirror it right here. So we're going to have briquettes brought in and ash taken out. And that's how this is going to work. Then I have no belt on me. I got to go figure that out. Okay, let's go restock. Go see if our last Vonix got made. A Vonix dies in the process of making eggs. That's going to lead to some problems, isn't it? Don't need this anymore for now anyway. Okay, next. Next. Need heat pipe. And I need a composter. I have composters, right? I picked up a whole bunch of them. Yes, right there. Right. I I think I'm getting close to... Oh, I need windmills? Did anyone give me windmills? Right here. Never leave home. Oh, I did get windmills. Unnecessary. All right, just fine. Everything's fine. Don't look at anything. Just keep running. I want to glance over here. This problem seems broadly under control. Maybe. It's really hard to say. Renea. Things appear to be going deceptively well right now. Renea jerked up by, I don't know, it's like 20%-ish by adding those. If I look back deep in the mist of history, we're getting close to doubling. All right, that's what I expect. Let that go. Instead, go get the Vonix I caused to be. He will not live long, but that one will form the genetic foundation of the entire race on this planet. All right, so this is pretty good. And what we're going to do here is something like this. Please stop. And then for right now, something like this. All right. How could you not do this properly? Answer, energy drink. And then this is just in and out. And we can put another one on top, and I don't think we're going to need it, though. So all of this will get scooched down. Just not waste space. Yeah, right here. And if I invert it and just say this, you know, then we have this space up here for composting and waste disposal. That's perfect. All right, good. So we're just going to chuck a composter here. We might need, no, jerky and meat both go to, no, meat and guts both go to jerky, and jerky can just get composted right there. Okay, I believe in this. So what will happen is this will turn north right here, and it will also come south, you know? Then we get into the second block like that. And then you come this way. Then we need to get to the raising pits, I suppose. I kind of worry that this is too fast for a sushi belt. This is a bad candidate for a sushi belt right here. And all of these arms that are going to be here will have to be regulated based on how much is on the belt. And that's going to be a tricky calculation. So, okay, anyway, this way, this time, this comes down, and you go over here, and you go down. I'm also going to have a meat line coming out at some point, because these guys are going to get pulled apart. So maybe I should plan for that. Or maybe I won't. Maybe that's not my style. Like, this is a speaker line coming down. I should respect that. And this will be the part where I clean the belt. The composter will take care of any jerky that's on the belt. Then we head up to the next area. All right, we want 2 full blocks of making Vonixes. Ratios, I don't believe in ratios, obviously. So tell me, Vonix Den, right here. We're going to be filling this out for ages. Tell me your size. Are you the size? No, you are not. You're smaller. Like, we've hugely overbuilt here, and we don't want to hear about it. We don't want to think about it. Oh, no, you're not? You are the size of Arthurians. Okay. We can probably get away with only one block of this for Vonixes. Probably. But we need these to make the eggs, and the eggs are needed everywhere. Why are you... Okay, before we do this, let's clean these areas out. We are operating under unsanitary environment. Is any of this necessary? It really doesn't look like it, does it? No. We all have party juice all towards the edge. Okay. So all of this just gets picked up. Good to know. All of this. All of that. All of that. All of this. And you. All of you. All of you right back there. And we will clean up everything else as necessary. So, good. All right, now we can paste this in. And I'm going to think really hard whether or not I want to do 2 of these or not. This probably doesn't exist. This almost certainly doesn't exist. And this is probably a meat line going out or something. Either way, it doesn't exist. And then that is not really anything relevant. Yeah, we're going to pull these out. Well, no, I shouldn't. The rebarrelers do need to be here. Yeah, they kind of do, don't they? Because I have this problem. Well, okay, maybe not this problem. This is a big build. So right here. Then right there. And that will rebarrel anything that's empty right there. All right, Vonixes. We don't have nearly enough. We can put down some. And then we can add more buildings as we need. These things are very expensive. So we had 10 of them? Okay. All right, so you're all making little Vonixes. Or you're raising full-size Vonixes. And at full speed, you're going at 0.6 a second. This is, in fact, full speed right here. And 250 seconds, and it's even longer than that, so it's like 5 minutes per cycle. And I need these guys to contribute their body parts. So yes, we need to make 2 of these. If I was smart, I would customize all this and then copy it over. Maybe I'll try to be smart. All right, so what's going to happen here? I need to get in Arquad honey barrels, and that's what this is going to be helping us get. You don't need many of them. And do barrels come out? Yes, but no cages. Cages don't come out. That's weird. It's going to be complicated. So little Vonixes go in, a whole bunch of meat and dipping sauce goes in, and then some Vonixes come out. So, oh, we're out of red inserters. That sucks. Here, let's pull this off. And then it gets placed right there, and we'll put the shadow back. All right, so this is just random stuff we need. Barrels out. This is going to be Vonixes out. Right there. And it should be... Should I be filling the belt with these? No, we need eggs. It should be a higher number than that, though. $5K is such a... I don't know. We're going to say that's where it starts. And then we have just a shovel getting in whatever. So Vonix out, barrels out, shovel in, whatever in. Okay, that's a decent enough unit. Let's say this is right. Right there. Right there. Right there. And then we're going to go right here. Right here. Right there. Okay, good. Then right there, right there. So these should be all set up, with the exception, of course, being you don't... Okay, I probably should have done that, right? With the exception being that you don't have Vonix dens. Put those down, and you down, and you down. Okay, we will be carrying the purple box of shame for quite some time. But this is not real. This isn't real. What's going on here? Why are you misaligned? Is this entire block misaligned? No, but this is. Is that for the Arthurians? Is that real? No, I put this down by hand. Oh. Okay, I'm misaligned. So this doesn't exist. And I'll redo all the windmills, and that's fine. And then we'll copy paste this and put it up north. And that might actually be where I stop for the day. And then next episode, I will focus on making this real. Oh my god, it's a mess. You don't even have a windmill here. I need to take this all out. All of it. Come with me. We're just going to redo it all. Just this two and that. You. Yes. All of that. Okay, we'll do it again. Did I copy it up badly up here too? No, just once. There. All right. There. There. Connected to the main grid. Yes. And we're having a draining incident? No, we're having a charging incident. Okay. Good. Everything is fine. Do you hear me? Everything is fine. So we want this entire unit, which I think I believe in. Vonix is so very slow. And you go right here. And it's going to take forever to get this online fully. That's fine. There's a lot of booms lately. I'm going to need more belt. And I'm going to need more hands. I need more of a lot of stuff. And then we'll connect the belts up and make the loop. And that's... Oh, isn't this adorable? That's where I'm going to leave it for today. Tomorrow I'll pick up and I'll make it real. So we haven't actually made any real progress today. In that there's nothing new being dropped. But at the same time, we've done decently all right. I need this. Probably not that many. Maybe that many. Maybe that many. Yeah, we're going to put these incubators back for the moment. And this is just how we're going to do it for right now. And then Vonix's will slowly spin up probably over the next 20 hours. Like, that's probably... No, the growth is so sharp. It depends on how many, how fast dens are being made, right? But those don't take many Vonix. I guess it's going to spin up a lot faster than the Kamuts because you only need one, whereas Kamuts needed like 50. So maybe it's only going to take like 2 or 3 hours for this to get going properly, to properly staff. It takes so very long to go, but it's fine. It'll be fine. So right here, there, and then you go around. And then instead of doing that, we come north to another one. Can we do this? No. We absolutely cannot. This is in a very inconvenient spot. And we still can't do this, so yeah, it doesn't work. So north you go, and then south you go. And then we have our plan. If these matured any faster, I wouldn't need to do 2 tiers of them. But they are in fact so slow. We need lots of eggs and we need lots of Vonixes. So I'm never going to be short of venom glands once I'm done. And then right here will be slaughtering. And then probably right here will be venom gland manufacturing. Because it's going to be it would be better to do it on site maybe. Or maybe I bring the Vonixes in and then slaughter them on site. There are advantages in all of these different ways. All right, so one of you has a Vonix, good. And way down here, one of you has a Vonix, good. And you're ready to go with this. All right, so we are armed when it comes to Vonixes. And now it's just a matter of making this run and live, which I can do definitely in the back half of tomorrow's episode. I guess if we're committing to this, we might as well commit to it now. All right, Mr. Dinosaur. I want you to be dinosaur hungry. Give me that. Have a piece of food. Then I want you to go get heat cubes, briquettes. No, charcoal bricks. Bricks. There's the briquettes. They're full up. That's great. The bricks, these things. Fill your cargo, come here, empty your cargo. Okay, go and do that. And now we need another dinosaur. You get to be dinosaur hungry again. Snatch that, put it there, drop one in. Then you come here and you fill up on ash. And then you take that ash all the way over to the ash inn. Is right there. Good. All right, now. This is doing well. This will start heating up. And then we take heat pipe and we just do this, right? And that will get in as much as needed. And this is now, oh, we have another Vonix done. That can go up there somewhere. I didn't realize we had so many. Bop. Okay. Yeah, so next episode, we work on getting in all of the individual pieces, which is going to be weird because they have to go in cages. Cages have to be brought in here. Let's turn that on before we stop. Transfer cage making from something that is just for me to something I can export. Right here. I have space for it. What I don't have, however, is inventory. So. Okay, right there. Jeez, just, okay. Concentrate. This has to be something like this, right? Just pretend that's going to be okay. Pick this. And take this and put it there. All right, I miss slightly with this. Good. There, take those cages, and you take these cages. All right, there's cages on the network, which I don't think is used for really anything. And then there's cages here, which will... Oh, how fast is this? Oh, I might need to make these faster. There's just a metal rod laying right there. If I have to... Oh, and look, we can't get on the other side because they're not stacked. Do I have a... no, bulk inserters don't work here because I need stacks. Well, okay. Okay. Okay, I say. There you go. You're regulated, right? You should be regulated, right? You need to get this red wire, and this red wire is coming from right here. Okay, got it. There you go. There. And this is kind of weird. Here, let's put a lot more on. Since they're stacked. I mean, it's times 5. It's literally times 5. And then this guy. Pop, pop. There. We'll be making cages slightly better. Now. Maybe one more. Let's see if we can keep up. The answer is yes. Okay, good. So this is now making cages as fast as possible. Congrats. I'll probably have to make, if this isn't enough, I'll have to make a dedicated cage making area instead of just like ad hoc nonsense like that. I think I'm done. Yeah. This was a pretty good episode. Could have been better. My bots, please don't. Just leave Irving alone. Irving's doing all right. Irving needs to branch out in his hobbies. Irving is really stuck in a rut over there. I'll have to do something about that. But zoom in. And then zoom out. We zoom in, then we zoom out. Then we zoom in, and then we zoom out. This is no good. That's close to being good. I think this is the magic pixel. Just about. Okay, close enough. Screenshot. Go. All right, what did we do today, ladies and gentlemen? Well, we did a bunch of little chores. Actually, we didn't actually do that. We did a few little chores. We added in another a muddy sludge digester, which is by right here. The biggest muddy sludge digester yet. It's kind of strange. Well, we make a lot with washing the borax right here, but I kind of worry that we're going to need it over here eventually. This is going to take care of like a lot of the muddy sludge from here. And to be fair, that is a lot of muddy sludge. But by attaching the muddy sludge destroyer directly to the muddy sludge producer and not going through central sorting here, there's a chance that we're going to need muddy sludge here, but we're destroying it so quickly. I don't think this is actually going to come to pass, but this is an implication inherent in this design that we should be aware of going forward. Right? Good. This block right here, these 3 blocks have always been reserved for more Petri dishes because it has all of the seaweed hookups right here and we can share logistics. So instead of running the risk of me overriding this, I just threw these down even though we don't have a Petri dish shortage right now. And that's fine. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks completely consumed today. I'm pretty sure that's a record. Maybe not when talking about like the mall, but for actually like just factory stuff, I'm pretty sure that's a record. And the last thing we did today is we made a plan for Vonix's. We sort of kind of did ratios. We didn't do any math. We just kind of like stuck our finger in the air and tried to figure out which way the wind was blowing on this. And we have come up with 2 blocks eggs, 2 blocks raising, one like a half a block of hatching, and then here is also where waste disposal is going to go. And tomorrow I'm going to finish this off, figure out what inputs and outputs should be. It's just one long sushi belt, which I kind of feel like is too long. I'm worried about this, especially in the egg area. Like, I might have to short circuit the sushi belt a little bit right here with, like, augs should never penetrate north. So we're going to have to, like, take the augs off the belt and put them back on the belt to come back around here. Actually, that's a real good idea. It's a real good idea. I should definitely do that. Yeah. Yeah. And that'll make everything better. Okay. Anyway, real good episode. Our next major goal is special small parts. We're taking a detour into Vonix because we have to. And then after this, we're going to go back and we're trying to make carbon fiber. And we're going to try not to stress too much about how slow it is because there's a better recipe I want to implement near the coal stack somewhere. It's going to produce a lot. I mean, a lot of coal and coal dust. So this might be completely obsoleting this area right here. We're probably going to build it like right in here, probably. Or right in here, probably. You know, in this area. It's going to take Silmix up and going, but we researched Silmix today, and we are slowly getting to the point where we could possibly make them. Silmix are on the other side of machine components, though. We're ready, though. We're full up on almost all of this stuff. So the order of events is Vonix is up, specials, carbon fiber into special small parts into machine components right here. We do a next tier on the machine shop. And then after that, it's just sprint towards prod science, I think. There's a lot of weird stuff we have to do, but I think that's all achievable. We have to breed Silmix, and there's going to be Zungrors, and there's going to be Numals. There might be something else after that. I don't know. Anyway, a lot of stuff is happening, and all of it's good. So thank you very much for watching. See you all around. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye, bye, bye.